After almost a decade, Toyota's smallest hatchback for the ASEAN region has finally gone for a full model change. Toyota Indonesia has officially held the world premiere of the all-new Agya, or Wigo. With a new platform and a host of added features, the manufacturer says the second-generation model is a city car that's designed to excite. While we don't have the official dimensions yet for the all-new Agya Wigo, the hatchback visibly looks bigger than its predecessor, and part of that is because it is underpinned by the same Daihatsu New Global Architecture (DNGA) platform found in the Avanza or Veloz, Rays and the upcoming Vios. In terms of its looks, the aggressive front end with the narrow headlights is reminiscent of the Rays crossover, but the all-new Wigo distinguishes itself by having a large grille. The rear, on the other hand, gets visibly larger windows and reshaped taillights. Inside, the familiar dashboard design found on the Rays, Avanza, and all-new Vios also found its way to the all-new Agya Wigo. It gets a digital A or C unit of its own, while an engine start or stop button and a digital gauge cluster may be reserved for higher variants. For its powertrain, the biggest change lies in the transmission option for the all-new Agya Wigo. Instead of a conventional 4-speed auto, the all-new Agya Wigo is now being offered a DCVT for improved fuel consumption, acceleration, and refinement. Official power figures have not been revealed. Another new addition to the all-new Agya Wigo is a GR Sport variant, which features different-looking bumper designs, unique wheels, and a two-tone paint scheme. Like other GR Sport models, we can also expect the all-new Agya Wigo to have special GR bits on the interior. With Malaysia's Perodjoa brand next to launch after the Agya Wigo hatchback, we can expect more details to come and in turn, give us more things to expect once the second-generation model eventually arrives here in the country.
For starters, the next generation hatchback no longer gets the 1.0-liter KRV 3-cylinder. Instead, it's now powered by the 1.2-liter WA VE inline 3 that makes 88 PS at 6,000 revolutions per minute and 112 nanometers of torque at 4,500 revolutions per minute. If those figures look familiar, that's because it's the same engine that powers. In terms of size, the all-new hatch measures 3,760 millimeters long, 1,665 millimeters wide, and 1,505 millimeters tall. Compared to the outgoing Wigo we still get, the new 5-door hatch is longer by 100 millimeters, wider by 65 millimeters, and shorter by 15 millimeters in height. Wheelbase, on the other hand, has been stretched from 2,450 millimeters to 2,525 millimeters. To put that into perspective, the all-new Wigo is now closer in size to the second-generation Yaris hatchback, which measures 3,750 millimeters long, 1,695 millimeters wide, and 1,520 millimeters tall. The Wigo also has a longer wheelbase compared to the Yaris, which only has 2,460 millimeters. Aside from giving it a new engine and a slightly bigger body, Toyota claims the Wigo also received an upgraded suspension. They increased the lateral stiffness so that the rear body is more stable, while the torsion beam has been stiffened for easier car control. The electronic power steering, meanwhile, now has a smaller turning radius to increase maneuverability. In Indonesia, the Wigo is available in two distinct variants, the G and the GR Sport. The former has a more conservative look and what appears to be 14-inch alloy wheels. Next is the more aggressive-looking GR Sport, which replaces the Turd S variant we still have. It comes with larger 15-inch alloys and a distinct body kit that makes it stand out more. With Indonesia set to get its hands on the all-new Wigo soon, we're wondering when will the new hatchback arrive in the country. Hopefully, we won't have to wait too long for its eventual debut in the Philippines.